Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Corum with ColoradosPringsForeclosureDeals.com. Today we're standing in front of 7135 Potae Drive. Now this house is a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1-car garage home in the Palmer Park and Peterson area of Cimmaron Hills. So this is basically real easy access to Peterson, as the Peterson cross street would indicate. Also easy access to the Powers corridor. This home is currently listed for $135,000, guys, but a lot of the major renovations of this property have already been done. So what's left is just minor cosmetic work, and we're still looking at a retail value in this neighborhood of between $150 and $155. So you got 20 to 25 grand worth of equity from the day you turn the key. So that's a pretty good deal. With that, let's take a look at Potae. Come along. As we walk into the Potae property, you start into the living room area. Now, as I mentioned, a lot of the renovations are done. One of the big things is the windows have been replaced relatively recently, so they all feature the vinyl-clad windows, which is a nice touch. Inside, the carpet's actually in pretty decent shape. I mean, there are a couple of dirty spots, but I think it'll clean up okay. And in the areas where you see some bumps, just a matter of getting the carpet re-stretched. Not something where you need to replace it. If you wanted to, you certainly could, obviously, but I don't think it's an absolute need on this property. Now, this is a tri-level style home, so you start here, and on this level, you also have sort of a dining area. So this is where you'd set up the dining room table, and the dining area is right off of the kitchen, as is logical. Now, the only thing I would change on the kitchen is these cabinets are a little dated. They've painted them. They used to be the dark wood that you see on a lot of these, but they've since been painted. I would probably just want to modernize this kitchen, maybe put some new cabinets in, but again, that's a cosmetic thing. That's not a deal breaker. It's just something that you might want to add on to the property. Nice kitchen area where you have your stove and everything, and the countertops are pretty decent. So besides the cabinets, not a lot of changes need to be made to the kitchen. This is actually in pretty decent shape. The linoleum is kind of dated, functional, but not the most attractive, so that's something else we might want to swap out while we were swapping out the cabinets. So as we walk into the hallway of Potae, you've got access to 3 of the bedrooms up here. The first of the secondary bedrooms is this direction. The bedrooms aren't huge, to be honest with you guys. I mean, a little small, but functional for the purposes that they need to serve. This is a good kid's bedroom, or just kind of, again, a secondary bedroom, as indicated. Vinyl window again, keeping things light and airy. Drywall looks to be in pretty good shape. This has been recently painted. They did go with white, so you might want to add a 2-tone paint color, but that's cosmetic. That's not necessary. Just something to consider. And secondary bedroom continues back this direction. You'll notice this has kind of a pink tinge to it. It's not that it's painted, it's that they put a window tint over these windows, which has now gone kind of purplish, and now it's made the room take that color on. Very easy to remove this stuff, just a little time consuming, but once you do so, don't need to worry about replacing the windows. And like the other room, it's in pretty good shape. It even has this upper end ceiling fan here. That's got to be relatively recently installed. Last bedroom upstairs is the master bedroom. Master bedroom, decent size, larger than the other 2 bedrooms. One of the reasons we call it the master. You've also got the closet space. It's slightly larger. Again, the vinyl window in this room looks to be in good shape, but perhaps more importantly, it's attached. So you've got it attached to the upper level bathroom. This is the only bathroom upstairs, so it is still shared, but the master bedroom is the only one that is actually attached to the bathroom. As we enter the bathroom, you'll notice it's got a decent linoleum floor, something we might swap out. The tile surround is actually, it's a plastic, so it's a tile look. And so things are in pretty decent shape. There's a couple things we might want to update, but nothing we can't live with. Just some updating throughout, and maybe losing some of the white theme here. Most of the stuff in here is kind of a stark white. I think if you add a little color to it, won't feel so hospital-like. But again, cosmetic stuff, guys. We got equity for trading off our tastes. Not because it needs anything, but because if you really want to make this feel more homely, there are some personal features that I think you can really add to this to make this home. Let's check out the lower level. So we're downstairs in the tri-level of Potae, and this is another living room area. So this could be maybe your informal living area. They had cut out some space here where there might have been carpeting that was just completely gone or something. So you're going to need to put some flooring here to replace where you see these caution lines. And HUD just does that as a trip precaution because there's a bit of a dip there, but nothing to really be worried about. Just be cognizant of that. The fireplace is nice. It's a huge brick mantle fireplace here. It needs to be cleaned pretty good, and there's some areas here where the wall has been cut through, so we want to replace probably this whole paneling area here. Not a big fan of wood paneling anyway, so that's a pretty easy fix. Something you'd likely want to do in either case. We continue back this direction to find the bedroom down here. Now HUD has this listed as a four bedroom, and this is the fourth bedroom. The reason it's questionable as a bedroom is because it doesn't have a door. So to really make this legally a bedroom, you'd either have to add a door here, or you can put a door here and close off the entire enclosure back here. This is also painted sort of a dark red plum color. To modernize this and bring this a little brighter, I'd probably want to neutralize the paint in here and add some closet doors to really bring that into the times. Finally, we have the bathroom downstairs, and the bathroom doubles as our laundry room, so it feels very spacious. And as you can see here, you've got your sink and your toilet. It is a half bath, so there's no tub or shower here. And then off to the side, this is where you're going to locate your laundry room. They did sort of a faux painting attempt here. This is another area where you might want to go ahead and neutralize the paint tones a little bit, because it's alright, I mean, it's functional. There's just a few things we could do to maybe update that. One of the key benefits of Potae is the lot. This is sitting on a lot of land, as you're going to see when we go into the backyard. We're going to head off there now and take a look at that, so let's head that direction. So we're out back at 7135 Potae, and I just want you to take a look at this backyard, guys. This thing is massive. It extends all the way back that direction where you see your own shed that's included with the property. And then as you pan this way, you can see that it really is a deep and long backyard. It should allow for plenty of place for the kids and the dogs to play. Nice place to hang out with the family. The siding on Potae is your typical masonite. Looks to be in pretty decent condition. The blue paint is fading a bit, so you might want to spend this summer, if you buy this property, putting a nice coat of paint on it. I think beyond that, the exterior looks pretty good. The roof looks solid, and in general, this is a pretty solid buy at only $135. With that, let's go ahead and recap. We're standing at Potae Drive, which is in the Cimmaron Hills area of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Zip code is 80915. Now guys, this is a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1-car garage home that HUD has listed at only $135, but retail comps in the neighborhood show that this is worth between $150 and $155. So there's a pretty decent amount of equity on this property, and it doesn't need a ton of work. Some cosmetic stuff, some paint, some flooring in certain areas, just like most of the stuff we look at. But this is one opportunity where you can buy this home for $100 down at only $135,000. You've got a payment in the $800 to $850 range, and you're sitting on a ton of equity right out of the gate. So that's a sweet deal. To get into Potae or any of our properties, check us out at ColoradoSpringsForeclosureDeals.com. By registering online, you're going to receive instant email updates of properties right as they hit the market. You'll find out about it, give you an opportunity to get the properties before anybody else sees them. Also, give me a call. These good deals don't last very long, so the best way is to get in touch. My number is 719-649-2500. Once again, guys, this is Donnie Corum with ColoradoSpringsForeclosureDeals.com. We appreciate you tuning in today. We'll catch you on the next video.